All right. I said I would do this earlier today. Oh, what is going on? Oh, shit. Wait, did this work? Oh, shit. Yo, it works. It put it to sleep after 1 minute. That's crazy. Okay, now we're cooking with gas. Yeah, because I clicked off as soon as I hit go live and it already put it to sleep. All right, I think I've solved my Firefox problem. Very nice. So yeah, like I said, I was going to migrate back off of Opera GX, and I totally did. So there you have it. Okay. If I say I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it. Wait, I have Xenoblade in my console? No, I don't. I don't own Xenoblade. Well, I do own it physically. I never put it in my console because I bought the game twice. Alright, where's Pokemon Legends? It's been a long while since I played it. Actually, no, it hasn't. It's been literally a month. Okay. Like, actually, it's been a month since I played this. Okay. You know what? Just update it. Fuck it. It usually only takes a couple seconds. Just update it. I'm done fighting this shit. It's been like 2 weeks I've been fighting this update. Let's just update it. Get it done with while I'm starting up here. Alright. Studio mode. Console stream. Okay. Elgato. You love to see it. Okay. Controller. Why? I don't know why it says Xenoblade. Does it just say that for all digital games now? It just acts like you have them in the console? That could be why, because I never put that in. Okay, whatever. That's fine. So yeah, I said I was going to play this today. I think it'll be good. We can wrap up, hopefully, at least 1 or 2 of the evolutions. If we could do 2 evolutions a stream, then that's huge, but I'm not going to push it because it's already late. I'm already tired. I went out today. I walked a whole bunch. I used an FF thumbnail for this. No, I did not. I changed it. I saw I made the mistake and I literally changed it. So no, it's not an FF thumbnail. Before I went live, I specifically changed it because I know I fucked it up. So yeah, even on Discord, it's Pokemon. I know you're just teasing, but yeah, I saw that and I changed it immediately. And then fucking my computer was like, oh, you haven't done this in a while. So like it forgot where my hard drive was, where I store all these thumbnails, and yeah, it was temporarily. So if you clicked on this stream, maybe like 5 or so. Oh wow, nothing spawned. Okay, what are we doing again? Hold on, let's actually get to business. All right, are we doing Sylveon? Fairy Wind, Baby Doll Eyes. Agile Style. Where are we gonna spam Fairy Wind? Baby Doll Eyes is easy, so let's just do that first. I don't know where we're gonna spam this. We probably just find some high-level enemies and just fight it. I have no clue. I'm just being honest. So what we will also do... No, I don't want to rest. I want to withdraw Pokemon. What we will also do is we will also take out a Vaporeon, which we definitely have to have more than one, obviously. Also, Ash brought up a very good point. You know, if I play this on Switch 2, I could do a second playthrough. Now, obviously, if I do a second playthrough, I'm not doing all this again, obviously. But technically, if I wanted to and I had free time, I could just do another playthrough of this like I always said I would. So Ash actually makes a good point. Those Pokemon I'll probably import, maybe. I don't know, we'll see. We could do Leafeon as well. We could do Jolteon. What else? These are all my Alpha EVs, which I was supposed to evolve. There you go. Normal, typical Vaporeon. I hope the internet doesn't do anything horrendous or crazy with it. Baby Doll Eyes and Aqua Tail. Perfect. I don't know why we have Mimic. Okay. Okay. Before we went live, it was all day for me. Really? What? No, because I did do a 14 stream earlier today. So if you saw a Final Fantasy thumbnail earlier, that's because I did do a 14 stream, if I'm reading this correct. It was all day for me from the time you put the stream up. I jumped on without refreshing from a page open at 6:55. Oh, yeah, maybe it was on before raid. That's also possible. I forget. But yeah, I did do a 14 stream, so maybe, I don't know, who even knows? I don't know. There's definitely potential that I fucked something up, but I caught it and I was like, yeah, let me change that up, because I knew I was doing something wrong. Hello, Narg. Welcome. Okay. Bro, I don't know why I locked in like that. There were literally no shinies. I was so worried I might accidentally miss a shiny there. I promise I'm not a thing duplicate. I hope so. Ah, fuck! I didn't put baby doll eyes on. Damn, well, it's a Magikarp. It's not gonna run away. Right after your 14, this showed up? Really? Okay. Maybe did I put it up? Maybe I did. I'll be honest, I don't remember. So you could be right. I'll just assume that you're correct because I don't remember. I could have fucked it up. In fact, the alien in the thing is a gross misrepresentation of the wonderful space parasites that never ever reached Earth. Yeah, I sure hope so. I sure hope that the space aliens never reach us like Animorphs or whatever. Yeah, that would be really nice. And I love Animorphs, but that is not a world I want to live in. Like, I know it's a young adult novel, so nothing really terrible happens until the very end. But, like, you know, there are moments in Animorphs where I'm like, oh, fuck. That was like, when you're a kid, reading Animorphs is basically like, that is a crazy cry. You wouldn't even know this is an alpha. It really doesn't even look that much bigger. You have to kind of know what a normal Sylveon looks like in this game. And yes, someday I will play that Shattered Reality game, but unfortunately that will not happen now. Tomorrow I'm not going out for a walk. Today I walked like, I want to say like almost 2 miles there and back. So it was a good walk, but I was tired. I am tired. I'm still tired. I don't know if I told both of you earlier, but I was talking with Dax earlier on the earlier stream, and I've been on a weight loss journey, and it's been going pretty well so far. So that's partially why I'm doing more things, going out, walking around. It doesn't matter if it's literally humid 98 degrees out or whatever. I just go out. Just go out. Wait, what the hell? What happened to the things I always feed them? What? Oh, I started it. That's why. Good lord. Had me fucked up. Sylveon's a gay meme Pokemon? I have no idea what you're talking about. This is one of the better evolutions. I disagree 1000%. Just because something's pink and fairy type does not make it a gay meme Pokemon. In fact, I don't even think Pokemon fans would complain if they added an evolution for every single type. I genuinely don't think anyone would complain. Like, in fact, I actually would encourage Game Freak to just rip the fucking band-aid off and just do it. So that page that I opened before 7 still has the FF Pokemon stream? Yeah, because it'll update. If you were to open it and refresh it... Oh, there's an infamous comic? Terrible. How do I take a screenshot and smash it in Discord? No, what you're saying makes sense. If you refresh that page, it'll change. I believe you. I know. I've done that before. I was wondering if maybe I made a duplicate stream, like by accident. That's also entirely possible. Alright, I haven't been keeping count. What is it, 15? I think it was 15, right? And then we're gonna swap here in a second. And then we just use it. We just defeat some easy enemies. Now, Aquatail will be really easy. The problem is that Vaporeon is infamously a very slow Pokemon. It's meant to be way bulkier, and it's very slow. So that's like the biggest problem with Vaporeon is we're gonna have to beat up on some low-level enemies. So we did what, 5, 10? We have to do it. We have to exhaust this. There's always an infamous comic. I don't want to know. I don't care. I cannot gain weight because of my light speed metabolism. I wish I had that. Bullshit. Is it smut? Yes. I mean, they have official Game Freak saucy writing, for lack of a better way of putting it. This is like the Hunter Subway sandwich meme. Like, who made that? Why? Actually, I don't want to know. I just merely am stating how incredulous I am at the very notion that someone had to draw that. And the whole time they drew it, they never stopped to think, like, huh. Okay. Now we need to swap. Yeah, they never ask themselves if they should. Okay. Baby doll, yep, the usual. We'll have to reload twice. It is what it is. This is the easy part. That's why I think this will be real easy, because we just find some cheap enemies and then just use the same shit. We gotta find like some fighting types. I guess we go to Alabaster. Okay. Oh my god. But yeah, I've been feeling good lately, so it's been a good thing. I'm interested in making content, but I've just been busy. Some of these days I'm just busy, and I'm just like, ah, fuck. Well, it's not happening today. So tomorrow I know I'll have time. So tomorrow I'm probably also not going out to run around and stuff, walk around. I'll probably stay in, clean up a bit. Oop. Might as well load it now, so I could just do the same motion over and over again. Now what we could do is we could probably finish Vaporeon relatively quickly, because we just need to find like a bunch of ground types, rock types, or fire types. Starmie isn't in this game, right? I don't think so. Yeah. Very unfortunate. But nothing happened. The good old playground myth of the 1 in a million odds of Splash actually doing something. Is that Japanese? Did we finally loop around to fucking Japanese on this? We might only have a handful of streams left, because I think I'm going back on my word a little bit. I don't think I'm mastering all the legendaries, because like I said, you can't even find the Japanese. Or the Japanese. You can't even find the legendaries, but it's cool to see Japanese, so get your last couple of ones in. Mandarin, Cantonese, Korean. Rule 34, baby. Okay. Alright, that should be it. Oh, I should have actually used a move. I should have agile styled it. Okay. Beautiful. 19. Wait, was it? Oh, I already had 4. That's why. I think I already had 3 there. Okay. I didn't even look. I just did it out of instinct. So now what we have to do is we have to use 50 moves on Sylveon, agile styled, of course, and then 52 moves on Vaporeon. So let's get busy. There's obviously plenty of enemies that we could fight. For example, like this Geodude. We want to fight low-level stuff. Listen, before you get hype about it, remember, someone always knows. Japan is basically like the staging ground for so much bullshit. The way that other countries have fucked them over currency-wise and everything else. It's really a shame. To be fair, they got a lot of self-imposed problems too. Whatever's going on with the population decay, because you can't even say population growth. I guess the problem is that there is no population growth. It's becoming so low that they're below replacement level. So I don't know what they plan to do to change that, and I hope they do change it. Like, I don't intentionally want them to fucking suffer and struggle, but I hope they change it, because, you know, that's pretty bad. But remember, whatever happens in Japan is just a couple years down the pipeline for America. So we already have the same problem here in America. I did the wrong fucking move. God damn it. I will recopulate Japan? Yeah, you wish. They're not letting you in, buddy. Don't feel bad. They're not letting me in either. Yeah, but how does it feel? We're almost potentially on the last handful of Arceus streams. So like, if we run an Arceus stream once or twice a week for the rest of the summer, we're done. Like, I really don't think I'm doing the legendaries. I feel like that's just kind of a waste. Like, I don't really think I'm gonna gain anything from doing legendaries either. So maybe I just won't. Like I said in the description of the video, you cannot encounter legendaries more than once, so you cannot shiny hunt them. So there's no point in completing the dex entry for them outside of just having everything completed. But maybe it'll be like, it'll look more legitimate if I don't do that, right? Because someone will say I fucking hacked this. Not that I particularly care, but, you know, it's just like, what's the point? Like, why? You know, it just feels like you hit all, you know what I mean? You're just like, yeah, I did this. I did it all. And then when ZA comes out, we could do the same thing again with ZA. We're gonna have a main playthrough and a side playthrough. Have I pre-ordered it? No. Ow, that really hurt me, dude. Okay, whatever. And then once we get ZA, we'll do a Meganium playthrough, and then we'll do a Totodile playthrough, obviously, because Gen 2 love is great. I don't know how they're splitting this up. I guess the next game will have what? The last Gen 5, it'll be Snivy, and then the other 2 Gen 7s. Maybe, I guess maybe we'll come around full circle. Which in that case, I'm doing Primarina for sure. No, maybe I'll do Incineroar. I'll mix it up for the third Legends game. I'll mix it up. Try shooting my way out, you know? Oh, I got messaged. Is it something serious? Okay. I was worried that maybe something like bad happened. If I ever get messaged something bad, oh my god, look at that big boy. If only it was shiny. Yeah, who knows when Gen 10 is gonna come out? Maybe next year. I could see that being a next year thing. Do you like rice pudding? I don't think I've ever had rice pudding. I like pudding. I like rice. You know, it's one of those, you know, meals. I feel like it's two different things pulling in different directions. Like, if I'm gonna have pudding, I want it to be sweet. You know, that's kind of the point. I want it to be sweet and delicious and savory. You know, something that you're just itching for. It is. I don't know. The answer is no. I've never had it. It probably is good then. It's just I've never had it. Not for any particular reason or other. I just never had it. Oh, fuck. Here, stem yourself. Yeah, I'm thinking that for my second playthrough of this game. Oh, see, there's no bad answer. I guess we do Oshawott just to see how different the game is on Oshawott. Because an Oshawott playthrough is basically going to be no difficulty whatsoever besides Electrode. So we just get a fire type to clear that up and call it a day, I guess. I don't know, because Decidueye could be good. But Lord knows I did what? 3 playthroughs in Gen 7 and all but one was Decidueye. Sun and Ultra Sun were Decidueye playthroughs. I think Moon I took Primarina. It's been a long time. I can't really remember. I'm just being honest. I can't really remember. It's been too long. Alright. Let's fly around. I think the lady was there. No, it was an item. Alright, you're welcome. Man, I miss finding shinies all the time in this game. Holy shit, that thing's big. That's bigger than I remember. I won't lie, like, I know we're not really chasing a lot of stuff anymore, but remember, like, I don't know, for me it's like, remember when we found shinies constantly in this game? It could just be that my luck is bad, we aren't really, like, flying around as much, we're not covering as much ground on a regular basis anymore, but I will say, like, I do kind of miss that, you know, that was a fun time. Just dick around, run around all over the place, fuck it, who cares, type shit. Alright. We won't prep any more baby doll eyes since we could always come back. I wonder if he has special dialogue if you fully complete everything. Probably not. Imagine if he's like, wow, the book is finally done. There's literally nothing more for you to research. I don't think that happens. Because the thing caps at 99999. So I don't think you could go any higher than that. Oh my god, look at this! Alright. Saving the game. Save. Alright, we're gonna take a brief break because 3 of my favorite Pokemon all just showed up with shinies. So we're gonna refresh this one. Here we go. So for starters, let's go with Riolu. Okay. This sucks, because these are like 3 of my favorite starters, and all of them dropped. So, Shiny Piplup is cool, but I like Shiny Gyarados. Ah, fuck. But Riolu is really rare. Like, we have a couple golden things, and I could hatch a Piplup or something, I guess. What the fuck do I know, man? Can someone mod Brilliant Diamond to have a working Shiny Charm, please? I would love you forever. Enforce the patch through Nintendo servers. And you might be like, wow, are you still bitter about that? Yes! Because I didn't find out till I was done. which all things considered is really fucking funny. Alright. Do you run or do... How does this work? Do y'all run or stay? I don't remember. Oh, maybe I shouldn't do this because I'm probably going to end up reloading, so we don't need to add an extra 3 seconds on every kill. That's kind of ridiculous. Let me not do that. It's like 3/4 cup rice to a half a cup of sugar and 4 cups milk cooked till the rice starts turning to mush. Yeah, it's definitely not something I would cook. I was so at cooking pudding. Pudding is very easy to burn, and when you burn it, you fuck up the whole batch. I was never very good at pudding. That's good. It's good to see that someone's a chef. I was just thinking about all the pudding I've had. Man, pudding is delicious. Vanilla pudding is so good. Okay. It's like baking a cake. I was never really good at baking. Baking and in confections, I can't really cook. That's not my area of expertise. Now, if I did it more often, I'd probably get much better at it. But you know how it is. That one was bigger. I thought it was shiny because of the yellow, but I guess they're all like that. It's got yellow skin instead of blue. Alright, that's it. Nothing else spawned. We will come back and defeat those if we don't find a shiny in the other ones. I think I'm gonna look for shiny Gyarados because I always talk about that. We'll use Sylveon for this though. I mean, wait, we already were. Okay, perfect. It's been a while since I've done a shiny hunt. Remember, it's something... What are the odds again? Man, I should have put that shit in the chat. Am I gonna have to look up fucking Bulbapedia again? Sabuna Switch and all that stuff. What are the odds of a shiny, dude? Sabuna should live rent-free in my fucking head for that. Version 1.1. That's the one we're on, right? There were 2 ones. Yeah, here we go. With Dex Perfect complete on a mass outbreak, it's 1 in 128.49. So basically 1 in 1, let's just round up and say 1 in 129. Which because we have about 12 to 14 rolls, was it 12 to 16, I think, randomly? That's pretty good odds, right? Now every roll is independent, obviously. You know all the stuff people will have to say, but hey, it's making progress. Just remember that once a shiny is determined, this game always spawns that shiny. Oh my god, okay, that scared me. That's a really rare spawn. Not to mention it's alpha. What are the odds of Ponyta spawning there? Because the alpha odds are, I think, 10% or maybe even less. It could be 1% for some spawns. So that's pretty good. Oh, it's right here. What the fuck? It went to sleep. He went to sleep. I didn't even know that Magikarp could sleep like that. That's funny. What I don't like it is I made it for Dad, and he likes raisins. I don't like raisins, and I should not drink milk. EBS death juice. What the fuck? There you go. I don't like raisins. I just think raisins are fucking awful. Like, why would, like, people will literally bake a perfectly good, you know, confection, like a cookie or something like that, and then cram a fucking raisin in it. It's like, why? It's awful, man. That shit is ass. Trash, bro. I hate that. More than you know. I love the shiny odds in this game. You know they're never gonna have another Pokemon game where they print shinies like this, ever. How rare are shinies in Pokemon Legends Arceus? Let's see what Google says. 1 in 4,096. However, mass outbreaks increase to a whopping 1 in 158 chance. Yeah, it's ridiculous. This is one of the best games to shiny hunt. The biggest problem is the limited decks. And I've said that before. I know I'm retreading ground, so I'm gonna skip over that. It's not looking like ZA will have a much bigger dex, just in case anyone's wondering. It doesn't look like ZA will have a bigger dex. It looks like it'll be roughly about the same. Apparently, they already found that Zygarde's like 210. For clarity, Arceus is, I think, 240. So it's possible that ZA will have a smaller dex, or maybe roughly the same. Maybe they'll have like stuff for the post game. Maybe Zygarde will just be very early in the game, and then like build it up into its final form. Obviously, this is complete speculation on my part. There is no science or no source at all. They could completely change it. The game isn't out for another 5 months, roughly. Maybe, no, it's October, so another 4 months, less than that, 3.5 months. Okay. Nothing. Unfortunate. I was kind of hoping for a golden. Alright, pray that we get a golden, or a green Piplup. That's kind of like the consolation prize. Whatever, pray that we get it. Yeah, dude, mass outbreaks with no bonus are 1 in 158. That's crazy good. And that's just with a mass outbreak, no dex research on the Pokemon, no dex perfect. Because dex perfect actually pushes it again. Sadly, I don't think the game tells you this, which is kind of stupid. I'm gonna have to make a super collage image that has all the information you'll ever need for a game that's gonna be outdated in literally less than 3 months. That I won't even probably stream at all. I'll do another playthrough on it, maybe, like, someday. I could do it before ZA, I guess. I could do one final run through Arceus if anyone wants to see that, but honestly, you're probably burnt out on it. I know I'm burnt out, so probably not. Probably not a good idea. Probably put it on the pile with all the other Pokemon playthroughs I said I'll do someday. Because you could do a Pokemon playthrough literally any day, and I don't think people care. I think that people just like seeing Pokemon. It's one of those franchises that just has eternal watch value. You could do a Gen 1 playthrough, you could do a Gen 2 playthrough, you could do any generation ever, and someone is going to show up and be like, yes, I love this game, it reminds me of my childhood. Even the Zoomers are going to come out of the woodwork and be like, yes, I love Gen 5. I grew up on it. I remember when I was like 10 and I played it for the first time, which is fair. I remember when I was 14, 15, 2011, 15, yeah. Oh, perfect, they run. Damn. I don't think we're gonna get anything. I think we're fucked. I don't think there's gonna be another wave after this unless I miscounted. Damn it. Alright, well, unfortunately, nothing to be done. We tried. All three were duds. Not a single shiny between any of them. Oh well. It happens. Statistically, you're more likely to not find a shiny, right? Even if we wanted to maybe put all this together, 1 in 128 point whatever, times what, 16 times 3 is 48. That's 1/3 odds, roughly. And I'm spitballing that number. Slightly over 1/3 odds. Oh well. We tried. I can only do so much. So what we will do instead is we will go back and clear out the Riolu event. That kind of makes more sense. Because we'll get credit and it'll be easy to defeat and we'll get experience if we really care about that. So yeah, the Riolu event ultimately just makes the most sense to farm out. Yeah, we'll have to see what happens with this whole, you know, you're battling to be the top of the night circuit or whatever the fuck it is. We'll have to see what happens with that, so. I think it could be interesting. It'll be a game more about battling, though, as opposed to this, which is more like a game about catching and exploration. Well, we'll have to see. I mean, every time you have a, oh, damn, double fucking alpha. That's crazy. Okay. Why the heck am I on this stream that I thought Pokemon sucked, but then I like Digimon? Well, some seasons, I don't know. We're almost at the end of this. I mean, that doesn't mean it's an obligation for you to show up. I'm just saying, like, think about it. All those streams of Arceus you've watched or seen me do, and congratulations, we are almost at the end of this. There's no reason to do legendaries. Like, legendaries you can't re-encounter. That would be purely for no benefit. There's no benefit conferred. So once we finish the evolutions, that's it. You know, depending on how many evolutions we could get done in a stream, that's it. Now, if I do 2 a stream, which is like roughly a good pace, especially for a late night like this, we'll be done in 4 streams. Probably next time we do like Flareon and maybe Glaceon, since those are the hardest 2. Espeon and Umbreon will be easy. Umbreon will be really fucking easy, because Umbreon, there's tons of oh my god! Aruma Itsuka, thank you for the raid. That scared the shit out of me. Thank you very much, I do appreciate it. That actually scared me. That's why I gotta stop. Look, someday all the jumper scare alerts are gonna be put behind a paywall. Someday. That day hasn't arrived yet. Every alert I have is a fucking jump scare, man. Couldn't do it. No one else does it but me. That's my marketing. That's my marketing scheme. Okay. Maybe I should put that in the title of the stream. We're literally like 6 Pokemon away from being done after this. Because no. There's 9 evolution. No, there's 8 evolutions, but I already did Eevee. So yeah, there's 8 Pokemon left, and then that's it. I don't know what that says. You already did Japanese. Dude, the ZA streams are gonna be going wild. I am so hyped for ZA. You have no idea. I pray every day that I'll get to do a 7-hour ZA stream the weekend it comes out. You have no idea. I'm gonna be playing it. And yes, I know I complain about Pokemon non-stop, but that's only because I guess maybe it's not Game Freak given looking at this. So that's like the ultimate capstone to this is I complain about Game Freak being terrible for years. Maybe it's actually the Pokemon company giving them nothing. That's also entirely probable, possible, and likely. So I have to reserve my judgment. If Beast of Reincarnation's fine, it's the Pokemon company, and I owe a massive apology. I fully admit that. I'm a man enough to say that. You know, like, yeah, I've been harsh on them. Yeah, the games haven't been good, but, you know, maybe it's just the publisher. Maybe the Pokemon company is just awful. I was really hoping that they would have re-releases of, Coliseum and XD. I would love Coliseum to get a re-release, but they include all the cut shadow Pokemon. So that's why I actually found this out like a few days ago. You get a Plusle in Coliseum. There was supposed to be a Shadow Minun, but they never included it in the game. So like I think there's a couple text boxes that are left over. So Duking's Plusle would have had an alternate like shadow Pokemon you would have needed to catch. The only thing is, like, after a while, you pretty much have played all those games, right? Like playing another, like XD could be kind of replayable because it's a little bit faster. But like, are they really going to do a third game, you know, where we do shadow Pokemon? Like, they would have to expand it. They have to do something else, you know? Because I actually liked the plot lines that they had working and cooking. I actually liked them. You have all the Cypher admins and stuff. It was like a cool alternate universe Pokemon game that they created. And then that was it. One day they were just like, Genius Sonority made it. Fuck them. Oops. Really unfortunate, because I think they did a very good job, you know? I would love to do another playthrough of Coliseum, but I'm not buying, you know, the GameCube expansion pack. I'm not doing that. Like, I literally would just rather hook it up and play it myself. And we're getting to the point now where it's just like, it might just be faster and easier to emulate it. And you know, Nintendo will hate that, but like, I you know, it's whatever. To me, I think that, you know, because you don't actually own it, it's a subscription. It's like, what the fuck? Okay. Oh, I got spotted. Okay. Alright, well that was a bust. Let's get out of here. We're about halfway there, so I'm not gonna get too hype. We need to find a bunch of fighting Pokemon. Like, where's a good place to farm fighting Pokemon? Like, really? Because it can't be poison type, so Toxicroak is out. What is Fairy even good against? Fighting in dark. There's like no fighting in dark areas. Yeah, like what's a good place to find fighting Pokemon in this game? This is actually one of the worst Pokemon to try to max out. It's probably going to take Alt Stream. Whereas on the other hand, Vaporeon is just slow. Alright. Where are some fighting types? I have no idea. So honestly, this might be one of those cases where it's better to reset for mass outbreaks. Because if we get a fighting type mass outbreak, that's like that's a quarter of what we need right there almost. If we have good RNG. So this, like, massive masses aren't great. I guess technically they could be good if there's a fighting type in that area. We're halfway there. Was that in a Guitar Hero game? Was that in World Tour? I think it was. Kind of weird and unfortunate how they never brought like a super collection of the Guitar Hero games again. I guess the licenses are just too expensive to rebuy for music over and over. It's really unfortunate because that was a series that like you could just hop on and, oh, actually we could just go over here, right? Yeah, we could find Murkrows and whatever. And I am in the wrong teleport. Hello. Yeah, we do not find shinies anymore, man. Maybe I burned out my shiny generator. I wouldn't even be surprised if after so many shinies, the game is like, yeah, something's wrong here, you hacker. No one should have that many shinies. Yeah, is Bon Jovi in Guitar Hero? I think it's in World Tour. Okay. There you go. Well, you're gonna disappear in a second, so we fight you. Okay. And if nothing else, we go back, we turn the time to nighttime again. It was in Rock Band. Oh, Rock Band 2. I read Guitar Hero 2, even though you put Rock Band. Yeah, that makes sense. That's like a very, very, very famous song, so. Listen, I'm a huge fan. I love the Guitar Hero series. That shit was crazy. That was that 2000s, you know, like line wedge of cool, you know? Gone forever, never to return, because licenses are too much. All right. $29, not bad. I haven't been keeping track. Shit, I probably have to reload after this, don't I? I was also thinking about how I haven't played Into the Matrix in a long time. That's another game I probably should go back to and just play. I haven't played that since the playthrough I did years ago, I don't think. Maybe, I think I might have booted it up once off stream during COVID, maybe. But, you know, like I thought back to like, hey, wouldn't it be cool if, because they apparently are making another Matrix movie, maybe. I don't even know if they're doing anything after Resurrections. And I know people are going to groan and think it's ass or whatever. Easily not the worst thing that's happened, but that's besides the point. I just thought to myself, like, damn, wouldn't it be cool if they made like a Matrix movie and then they had Enter the Matrix get a remaster? Doesn't even have to be anything crazy, just have it run and boot on modern hardware. You almost don't need to change anything about it. Like, I don't even want them to change it, you know? Just make it boot on modern hardware. Now, Xbox is apparently, in fact, let me look this up. All right, Xbox porting Xbox originals, right? Something like that. Xbox is apparently going to bring forward some of the older games. I can't find the exact thing, but maybe they'll port some of these games. They'll add full backwards compatibility. Who knows? Xbox making Xbox original games available on PC. Let's see. There are ways to play them on emulators. Xbox games have started appearing on the Xbox app on PC. Okay, let's click on Reddit. What did they do? They're probably going to announce an Xbox transition layer. Microsoft is absolutely crazy if they don't integrate. Okay. Alright, this is a GameSpot article. Let's open it. Ahead of the Xbox Games Showcase, what games appeared there, though? Who even knows? Oh yeah, there is a new Gears game coming out. That is true. E-Day's coming out. I forgot about it because it's been a while. Obviously, when it comes out, I'm gonna be there. You know that. A Gears game in 2025. Back in the day, I was like, oh, you guys want to play fucking Gears? Nowadays, I'm like, hell yeah, dude. Just like the old days. Welcome home. What random assortment of Xbox games, though? None of them are playable outside of existing games that are already released on both platforms. Yeah, who knows? Maybe they'll actually, like, port something in. You'll be able to play, like, older Xbox games or some shit. Who knows? Like, actually, who knows? Maybe that'll be one of their big pushes. We'll be like, hey, we have this big fucking library. Who cares if these games are ass? We'll just port them. And then if you want to buy them and play them, you can buy and play them. And if you don't, then you don't have to. And you just forget about it. But, like, I would like all these games to have a modernized version you could play. You know, something you could just throw 10, 15 bucks towards. And you could play it forever, you know? Like, I would love Enter the Matrix to get a... Even though it's a limited game and obviously it's very dated, you know? It's like... Matrix's heyday has definitely come and gone, even with a new movie coming out, right? Like, I would like it to be available. I think it's especially since it's canon to Matrix material, like, you kind of would want it to be public, right? Like, you don't... Oh, yeah, it's not coming back. You wouldn't want it to just exist and then, you know, like, oh, well, you have to watch a playthrough. I mean, hey, listen, someone watch a playthrough, they might watch my playthrough. I didn't even think that playthrough was good when I made it. It was like a nostalgia playthrough. It was like, damn, I haven't played this since before high school. Back then I was in college, but I hadn't played it since pre-high school, you know, because when I went to high school, I didn't really play any of my GameCube games. They kind of just sat in my... We had a record player with extra storage, so it just sat in there, all of them, just waiting for the day to be brought back. And it makes me a little sad. It makes me a little nostalgic, you know? Voices of the Void, but I'll be too freaked out to watch it. So why would you want me to play something and then you're too scared to watch it? Doesn't that kind of defeat the purpose? But yeah, like, what fucking games is it? Who even knows? Who even knows? I don't. Yeah, there's a leak that says that Microsoft is working on official Xbox emulation, pretty much. Like, they're just gonna sit here and just say, hey, like, the emulators have been doing it for years, why don't we just do what Steam does and offer it to people and they just pay us a little bit of money, right? Like, they're not making any money off these games anyway, probably, right? Like, how many people are gonna, and especially on PC, like, fuck it, you have the Xbox app, you might as well, right? Like, you already put the money into it. First thing someone says is Lost Odyssey on PC without piracy. Second thing, Blue Dragon and Infinite Discovery. Third thing, Last Remnant. Like, yeah, it would be like a whole JRPG, like, redo. You would have all the JRPGs show up again after years to show up on an Xbox official emulation. Like, no joke. There's a lot of games that would emulate, and who knows, like, obviously the big ones will get a little more attention, but that would be cool. That would be good. I would enjoy that. I will never say no to bringing back those classics one final time. So they're like, because nowadays a game gets made, the game just works forever, right? It's been made to work on x86 or some shit, x64. It just works fucking forever, you know? That's it. You never have to do anything else again. But because a lot of these older games just don't have official PC versions, they just kind of suck. I missed twice, by the way. Oh my god. This is why you have to reload below like 5 or 7. Yeah, rare replay. Might as well just do it. Fuck it. You have nothing to lose. Tons of money to gain. Alright. Teleport. I saw some of the jump scare unedited and I was like, F that. I've never heard of this game. Voices of the Void. What the hell is this? Inspired by Signal Simulator, which was in turn inspired by SETI. Voices of the Void. It's on Itch.io. This game is in pre-alpha. You work as a scientist in an isolated research lab in the mountains of Switzerland. Your task is to gather signals from space, analyze them, process them, and sell them to get points. The game has 48 plus days and unique events, 150 unique signals, plenty of secrets, mysteries, and Easter eggs. You can even get something unusual or even strange and unexplainable. So if it's scaring Viv, either Viv is just weak. Whoops, I fucked up, by the way. We have to go back. Either Viv is weak or he knows something that's in this game that's going to actually make me fucking scream. There's actually no in between here. Alright, well, that's fine. Yeah, man, can they port this, bro? It's a leak now, though, so, like, you have to take it with a grain of salt. Obviously, we'll know more later. It doesn't matter if you read it now or read it in 3 months when they announce it. It's worth, like, fantasizing about, maybe. Like, how cool that would be. You know, they port all these games, they bring them back. Make them available. Even if it's digital. Like, I mean, digital's not great, but it's better than nothing, you know? Okay. Anyway, that's besides the point. There are some good indie games, man. Indie games have been good at horror for a long time. That's kind of, you know, that was kind of the whole thing in the mid-2010s, is that most of the horror franchises were killed, taken out back, or just weren't good anymore. So, that's part of the benefit. Oh, is there one over here? Nope. Dude, this is also a good spot for Flareon. There's so many bug types. But I think I'm going to do the Carnivine loop. Especially since you don't have to travel far. I'm going to do the Carnivine loop. I'm trying to think, like, what's a better spot for Vaporeon? There basically just isn't a good spot for Vaporeon, because no matter what, it's going to be slow. I guess we run down the volcano a couple times. We're going to have to do one more loop of this. But this is the best that you could do. I don't think there's anywhere else. Even worse if you tell it Skibbity. Dude, like, I don't even know what these memes are anymore. Skibbity toilet is... Like, what's even happening, bro? Like, I don't know. I'm not saying that every meme when I was growing up made tons of sense. To be fair, I'm the guy that used to laugh a bunch at Kitten Cannon. If anyone remembers those Flash games. That was a lifetime ago. Okay. Reset one more time. All those Flash games dead if nobody preserved them. That really sucks, because you could tell, like, back in the day, a lot of people that made those Flash games really were talented. They really, you had to have talent to work back then. It's not like today where you could get like really good assets or something. Like dudes were working hard with like no assets, no nothing, man. You know, they had a problem, they just had to figure that shit the fuck out. So that's why, like, I respect indie devs of today, obviously. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. But I do recognize that, like, it was hard to be an indie dev in 2004. Like, how the fuck? Like, I don't even know how they did it. Just really smart. Understood Flash. Understood how to animate. Pretty much had to animate. Or you had to know someone who could animate. That's how we had, like, Johnny Rocket Fingers and all those other games. All gone. Now, I guarantee you not a single one of those websites exists to this day. It's all gone. Maybe there'll be like a Wayback Machine or something, but it's pretty much all gone. But you know, I respect the indie devs of today because y'all, now it's like the opposite problem. Before it was like getting yourself known, right? Like making sure that people actually wanted to play your game and like figure out who you were. Now it's the opposite problem. Now there's so many of them, like getting yourself to stand out is hard, man. That's hard. I won't even lie. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Ow. Look at the level difference. Ridiculous. Oh, hilarious. So it was a 3-shot anyway, but fuck it. There you go. Okay. I heard the name Skibbity Toilet and no more. I stopped learning more. Yeah, basically. Oh my god. We're basically at the end here. Like, let's fucking get this shit popping. Yeah, it'll take us 4 streams. Fuck it. I don't care. I'm not doing it anymore. Baby Doll Eyes ended up being the easiest portion of this. Meteor Defense Clone, but you're basting Bin Laden. Dude, it's so crazy how much like the 2000s culture seeped into like everything. You know, so like when people want to showcase like old America before, you know, before like the 90s or something, the #1 thing that I see them put are the Twin Towers, like instantly. No joke. That's like every nostalgia bait image I see is basically like Twin Towers. Because it was such an like I think definitely people were aware that there was a shift in a lot of things after that. Rough stuff in America. And then the 2000s led to the internet revolution, and things were good, you know, like the 90s and the 2000s, like there was internet, sure, but it was not like it was today. Like even the very notion of streaming was like impossible. It was like this barely fucking works. So like you still had people like go out and do stuff. So yeah, it's pretty brutal out there. Alright, after this we'll hit up the volcano. Oh man. I hear MYC is gonna have a commie mayor. Is it gonna be fun? Well, the only thing that happened is the Democratic primary. We won't know anything until like November. Who even knows? Wouldn't surprise me. Just another day in New York. Where the rich people just leave dog shit everywhere and don't care. And probably complain about the streets being dirty. Yep, there was a Murkrow over there. Okay. Man, the shiny luck has been brutal, man. Okay. Wait, are we done? I wasn't checking. I'll be honest, I completely spaced out. Yeah, we're done. Okay. Alright, on to Vaporeon. Let's go up here. Same thing, we just use Aqua Tail. Actually, do we need to use Aqua Tail still? Yeah, another 25 uses. Then maybe we could use Quick Attack. I don't even fucking know, man. Everything that's low level runs away, so it's probably just better and faster just to do this. Why did it have to be Agile style, too? Like, could the slower ones at least get to use Strong style for the easier one shot? Feels a little fucked up. So that was what it was. Kami won the race. Yeah, it literally happened today. It happened like not even an hour ago. They called the results. Like, actually not even an hour ago, I don't think. You say that like it happened like a couple days ago or something. It literally happened like an hour ago. Okay. Alright, will we play this again on Thursday? I don't think so. I think I'll actually play Xenoblade on Thursday, like I planned. So maybe we could do this once a week. Oops. We could do this once a week for the next 4 weeks, and that'll be it. That'll be the big finale to Arceus. I think that's like a good balancing so I don't burn myself out. Because Lord knows this game is, at this point, driving me up a cliff, dude. So we'll have what is this, stream number 141? We'll have exactly 145 episodes of this game, and then that's it. We'll put the pin in it, and then someone will be like, you didn't actually complete it, you didn't do the legendaries, and I'll be like, yeah, you know, I'll give the explanation. They'll be like, well, it doesn't count, and I'll be like, all right, well, that's life. I already played way more of this game than I fucking should have. Needless to say. What the fuck was that? All right. Travel back. Go to sleep. I don't think it really even matters how far we progress. So let's just progress it to midday. It doesn't really matter. Just in case I'm on morning already. Just progress it 2 cycles. Why not? Okay. So how many of these do we fight in a single trip? Like 10, maybe? That would be really fucking nice. Probably 8. Probably 8 Pokemon on the way up and the way down. Now, this is actually one of the few times we don't want a Magby. Because if we get a Magby, there's a chance it'll run. So we actually do not want to get a Magby. Okay. Damn, on a crit too. Now wait a minute, why does he get to move twice? Dude, Vaporeon is so ass, dude. This Pokemon sucks, man. I'm gonna get KO'd over bullshit. Come on. Ridiculous. Now, let's get this fucking move out of here so I could go back and use, like, Bubble or Water Gun or some shit. Same thing, just I won't have to do this. It's really annoying. Okay. I mean, another fucking 16 usage is great. Fantastic. So I love to see. I get West Coast morning talk radio. So for me, oh yeah, that's fair. And that makes sense. I forget you're West Coast. So like for you, for me it happened an hour ago. For you, probably delayed a little bit, right? All that stuff. That's fair. Well, we should check that, actually. That could be another Geodude or something. Oh, boy. Very nice. Yeah, we'll see how ZA is with the dodging too. All right, so I started at 34 and I ran down here and I have 41. So that's 7 Pokemon. We have another 29 Pokemon to get, and that included that one that we had right there. So we're gonna need another 5 runs, right? Because 4 is 28. So we're gonna need another 5 fucking runs, if you could believe it. Unless I find Geodudes elsewhere, which I don't think I will. It's just faster to do this and then run back. And then that'll be it. Oh, great, a Magby. Sweet, I'm doing this. Like, they'll attack you and then they'll fucking run. I'm wise to the ways of the world. Oh, never mind. I literally stunned him and it did not count. Excellent. Well, that's great. And then I miss. This is like the worst possible fucking RNG. Back to back to back to back to back to back. And I get burned. Like, can I play the game? No. Holy fuck. Evil motherfuckers. Don't worry, it's not even exciting news, Viv. It's New York news. That's how you know it's gonna be boring. I'm burned. I don't deal full damage. I'm fucked. I forgot about that. That's 100% on me. I forgot I'm exiting combat and then re-entering. Holy shit. I totally forgot that burn lowers your attack. I've only played Pokemon for 25 years and I still forget shit like that. Okay, now we enter combat better than when we left it, I guess. Alright. Ow. Cannot believe the fucking Magby ran. That's such bullshit. So basically, we only get about 6 Pokemon on a run, pretty much. So it might actually be even worse, because we need, what, 29? If we're lucky and we don't get any, like, double Magbys, we're gonna need 5 runs. No, yeah, right? Yeah, we're gonna need 5 runs. We could get really bad luck and get Magbys, and that will probably screw us more than anything else. And then, yeah, so, okay, here's what we do. Next time we do Glaceon and Flareon. Then we do, like, Leafeon and Jolteon, and then we leave Espeon and Umbreon for the finale. I think that's literally the finale. That is perfect right there. We just gotta do the other two. Listen, Viv, it'll be different this time. Okay? What's wrong with you? Yeah, we had 6 that time. Excellent. It's never really been tried, Viv. It will be different this time. It's totally gonna work. Every other time that they tried it, they didn't really try it. We'll try it now. All right, back up. At least we got fucking slowest Pokemon out the way. I don't think Leafeon's that fast, though. So, what we want to see here is we want to see no Magbies, because that gives us 7. If we get a Magby, we would prefer that it doesn't run away, which you and I both know it will. And we would prefer also to see a Graveler. If we get good RNG, we probably won't be able to shave off an extra run. I just think we have to do 4 runs no matter what. Okay, very nice. I'm a simple man with simple pleasures. Not that this is taking like some unbearable amount of time. Out of all the things I've grinded. I think you say grinded. Out of all the things I've grinded for off and on stream and off and on, you know, content, this is far from the fucking worst. There's been way worse things I've had to do. This is not even a fart in the wind. This is guaranteed. It's just a matter of how quickly I can mash my way through and how bad the super niche RNG cases screw me. Wait, what the fuck? Yeah, I was about to say. Okay, we have to reload after this. Before I do that, though, let's save. Just in case. You never know. Something horrible could happen. We could always be 30 seconds away from my save file corrupting, and because they don't keep backups, and you can't make backups because they don't want people to exploit it and duplicate Pokemon, you might just be fucked. Okay, back. Also, could they sell Mario 3D All-Stars again? I have no idea why the fuck they made that shit so rare. Like, they actually just create an entire market for scalping the game instead of just, you know, making more of the game and therefore making more money. I really fail to see the logic behind that. Like, why would you sell a game? You own the rights to it. It's not like it's a limited time thing. They obviously own the rights to all the Mario games, which is how they're able to do this in the first place. But then they'll say, oh no, but you can only buy it for like a month or 2, including digitally, and then it just doesn't exist anymore. Like, what the fuck? Like, why? Like, FOMO only works if you can ever, like, relieve your FOMO. Otherwise, it's like, yeah, you'll get a boost maybe because people will do it, but like no one will ever be able to come along later and say like, what? They released what? Yo, let me cop. Like, you can't. You're just fucked. I hate that. I hate that more than anything. Because like, you'll find out something really cool exists and then you'll never be able to get it. You have to fucking buy an account, which defeats the purpose. Like, I don't know. Just my usual FOMO rant. Hopefully the next Pokemon game has a much bigger box. There's literally no reason why they can't give you more except to make more money on Pokemon Home. It's the fucking worst. I feel like that's also the reason why they no longer do national decks in games. Because, like, the logical step would be to have enough boxes to include all the Pokemon in the game. But obviously they won't do that, because if they did that, people probably wouldn't buy home. They would just store it on the fucking game. It's just really the most, like, insane fucking money-milking shit ever, and that's why I hate it. Like, I'm at the point now where I play a Pokemon game and I don't catch. Because I don't have enough space, and I can't guarantee I'll have enough space in the future. Alright, 2 more. Wait, is there another one here? Alright, 2 more. Leafeon, I'm trying to think. What would be a good spot for Leafeon? I think Leafeon's going to be the other one that's kind of hard to level up. Because we need water types. I guess we could fight Magikarps, because I don't think Magikarps run away. So technically we could fight Magikarps, and we could go to that one area in Coronet. I guess that's like the biggest thing that we could do, is we could go to Coronet and we could just run through that little middle area with all the Hippopotas and Rhyhorns and Onyxes. So I guess that's the alternative, is we use that for free real estate. But yeah, we're gonna finish right on schedule, so 2 hours is perfect. Perfect little bookend to a busy Tuesday. Hopefully it's some move like Leaf Blade and Thunderbolt. I gotta look. It might be just Leaf Blade, Thunderbolt. I hope Flamethrower. Fuck's sake. You know, they'll pick something like Fire Spin, which is gonna be awful. Bite. I don't think Umbreon can learn Bite normally, though. I'm pretty sure. I think that's a Coliseum thing. They gave it Bite, which I think was an egg move, right? Let me look. Ow. Umbreon Gen 3 Learn Set. Yeah, it doesn't. You have to... Oh, no, yeah, you have to level up an Eevee to learn Bite, and then you have to evolve it. Actually, fuck this. You missed anyway! Now we're poisoned. Unbelievable. Fortunately, that doesn't affect my power. Yeah, apparently the Umbreon... Okay, what the fuck? The Umbreon in Coliseum is super unique. It comes with Snatch, Taunt, Bite, and Secret Power. That's really rare. That is probably one of the most rare starter Pokemon because of all the things it learns right off the bat. Yeah. Does Umbreon even learn Crunch? I have no idea. Gen 8. Okay, in Gen 8, it learns Bite at level 1, which makes sense. That's kind of probably what they intended. I think they added it later when they were like, oh, let's have a game where your starters are the evolutions from Gen 2, right? Because the whole point of the game was to give you Gen 2 Pokemon, pretty much. It was a very roundabout way to include a bunch of Gen 2 Pokemon that you really couldn't get otherwise. That's pretty much how that game worked out for Coliseum. They wanted to give you a bunch of rare Pokemon that you probably couldn't find anywhere else. No, Dark Pulse. I don't think you can get Crunch. Can you breed it? No. Who even knows how fucking breeding works anymore? You can get to learn Double Kick. Yeah, back when I was doing all that. And then now you can't even pass egg moves anymore between games. So what's the point? You can get an Umbreon that knows Curse from being a wild Terra type. Yeah, why not? Because Espeon has Confusion, and then this has Bite, which just makes it infinitely better. Okay. Sorry, I'm looking at this because I'm like, damn, that really is rare, huh? Yeah, Wes's Umbreon might be one of the rarest starters, just based on its moveset, which makes sense. It also builds the lore that Wes has had it for a long time. That was like kind of the whole point, is that it's been his starter for a long time. And that's what makes it a little unfortunate, is that he likes to let them ride around inside of his motor car. I don't even know what to call it, inside of his motorbike. But once you get Rui, you can no longer have them ride around. So they only ride around for like a cutscene or two, and then that's it. Once you get to Phoenix City, they just cease to exist, and you know, it was a cool thing. I don't know. I didn't like her that much. Oh, my knight in shining armor. Shippers rejoice. Awful. At least it can learn Moonlight. It's got that going for it. Back till next IRL BS. Well, this is the last run, so in about 5 minutes we're done, which is perfect. That's like a perfect amount. We have a little bit of time to spare. I need to look at what moves I'm gonna have to use later, because I should probably plan this out, right? So we only have 3 more to defeat. Jolteon is Thunderbolt. That is so easy. I'm not even going to give it time. Flamethrower, Psychic, Dark Pulse, Leaf Blade. Okay. Every single move that we have yet to use is good, so we don't have to worry about it. We're set. Aqua Tail and Fairy Wind, easily the worst moves we had to use. But this is easy. This is nothing. So, okay. Wait, have I still been... Nah, no, I have to Agile Style it. That's correct. That's correct. It doesn't matter what move I Agile Style. It's not about Aqua Tail anymore. It's about Agile Styling it. I had to think for a second. Okay. 2 more. Here they are, 1 and 2. Remember, these Pokemon can only appear during, what are the bubbles? Space-time distortions. But you could farm them, right? Every other Pokemon has a heightened chance of showing up. Every other Pokemon, so the evolutions only spawn. Oops. Okay, good. Thank you for missing. I almost had a heart attack. That was actually not a choke miss. That was a clutch miss. Thank you. All right, we're good. Very nice. All right, let's say we look for some shinies with the little bit of time we have left. Oh my god, an alpha. Holy shit. I don't want to look for these. Oh boy. And they don't have a fly up feature in this game, man. Ridiculous. Like, hello. I know it's been 150, 140 some videos. God damn, dude. Remember when Ash's Noctowl was shiny? It really is unfortunate that Butterfree and all those other Pokemon he released never came back. Like, that's actually like the biggest pain of fucking loss, man. These iconic Pokemon from his Gen 1 team just never showed up again. They were gone forever. He never meets them again. What are you doing with all that mud? Oh, that's just auto pickup. But what I ideally am doing with all this mud is I'll use it to create sticky globs, which you could use to incapacitate Pokemon. So like mud does have a benefit. I'm basically getting free crafting materials I don't have to pay for later. Because I don't think you could buy mud, right? Was there a way? Oh, you could just buy sticky globs, I think. But it's expensive. It's just better to make them yourself, I think. I forget how I solved that problem. But I do remember that oh, look at this. Infinite. I do remember that I solved it. I just can't remember how. Bro, we are hyper unlucky. Okay. Let's leave. We'll reset a bit for maybe some good... Oh, well, let's put these Pokemon away first. Okay. We have a Leafeon. So maybe we do Leafeon, Jolteon next. Yeah, why not? Fuck it. I'm gonna give it Leaf Blade. Baby Doll Eyes instead of Mimic. Leaf Blade instead of Double Edge. Move it. Move it. Confirm. Thunderbolt is already equipped, and Baby Doll Eyes, you are already prepped to go. Fantastic. Okay. The cave in the volcano. No, I think I just buy sticky globs. Like, you don't even have to do anything else. I'm pretty sure that's how I solved it. Right? You could just buy sticky globs. Because I was trying to say, like, oh, I need to get the mud, and then I buy the other item. I think you just buy sticky globs from someone. I forget who. Is it you? No. Because look at this. This is 800. This is 300. It does the same shit. It literally does the same shit. Even though the description is different, there's literally no reason to buy a Lepa Berry when you could buy a Hoppo Berry. Like, these, like, if you just have money in this game, which, I mean, I could easily farm the sisters and make some money. Leaf Imprint Rock. Metallic Spread. Sticky Glob, see? Look at that. 3,000. 10 Sticky Globs. But I'm pretty sure you could just buy them outright. Isn't there, like, a store? Is it this dude? I see what you have there. You Sootfoot Roots. You collected them. I'll keep them. How did I solve this? He doesn't have the mud. Bro, I should just buy all these at this point. Even though I'm never going to use almost any of them. Salt Cake, Max Revive, 1 Revive, and 2 bunches of King's Leaf. Like, I never bought any of these. Why would you need to create Max Elixirs and Max Ethers in this game? You don't. Yeah, here we go. Sticky Glob. 1 ball of mud. How did I figure this shit out? I think, no, you're right. I think it was I ran around inside the hole in the volcano, and then you leave. But I could have sworn I found something where you buy it. Yeah, here we go. Just buy from this dude. Why am I gonna do all this weird fucking farming? You could just buy shit from him. It's literally just better, but I don't need to buy any more. It's too late. The game is long over. So there you have it. This dude right here, you could just buy from him. There's not really much else for me to even do in this game. I've pretty much done almost everything else, so... You know, it's good. What does this lady have? No, this one. This is the shop. Buy clothing. See, like we could have bought hats and stuff. But nothing really matches this outfit, unfortunately. Chartreuse. Nothing has this same muted color, so I never changed it. There wasn't really anything to change. There's a lot of customization that they put in this game. Like, you could tell someone went really crazy with the customization. Oh, I'm not wearing any of this. It's funny how nothing is not an option. Festival mask. Some of these might have been pre-order DLC or some shit. I don't remember. Headband. We get the red headband. It kind of goes with the scarf a little bit. Again, it's supposed to be like a slight change of the main character from Diamond and Pearl. It's implied you're the same person. But again, because there's, you know, there's multiversal shit going on, who knows? Oh, I could have wore the ninja mask. Damn. Did I say I was gonna change that at one point? Shit. I should have done that. It's too late now. Now we're at the end. Yeah, I should have just worn the ninja mask the whole time. Oh well. Kimono. No one's wearing the fucking kimono, dude. Snow jacket. I just think the basic outfit is just the best. I just think it works. It makes you look cool. You're a Galaxy team member. That's why I never changed it. They have full attire. I guess I could have done this too. Bandit outfits. Sinnoh outfit? Oh, that's this dude. Pearl Clan outfit. What was that? What was I just looking at? Oh, was there like a business suit or something? Oh my god, you could have worn this the whole game. Are you serious? I didn't even know this was in here. You think it's only been 100 hours? I'm approaching 400 on this game. Dude. Obviously the hat doesn't match, but like whatever, like holy shit, I could have worn this the whole time. I didn't know. The bag doesn't match though. The shoes I'm never changing because like everything else is just sandals. They're split toe. I'm never wearing any of these. Just being honest. I hate sandals in real life, so that's kind of how that's where I'm at with that. They have ankle boots. Okay, it's official. I didn't look through any of this. I'm just being honest. I didn't look through jack shit when I played this game. But you know what? I kind of like the charm of the original, you know? So maybe I just leave it that way. Snow goggles? Holy shit. I should have actually worn the... Dude, I should have customized this shit out of my character. That was a mistake. Whoops. Oh well. Well, we played the whole game. We're literally at the end. It's too late. But I would probably buy... The ankle boots are kind of cool. Probably Diamond Clan boots because they're black. I don't know if they show over this suit. Damn. Well. Oh well. Too late. All these customization options and not a single one of them returns in Scarlet Violet, by the way. Alright, let's stick around. Alright, we're not doing massive masses. I've said this before. Waste of time. Is he Jernaco or is he Generico or who's? Neither. Honestly, I didn't think that far ahead. I don't really think that way with the Pokemon characters. If I can't give them red hair, I can't do it. It is what it is. Of course, Generico is just whose man's his middle name, you know? Did I ever make that a part of the whose man's lore? Well, it is now. There you go. Whose man's his middle name is Generico. Congrats. We're still adding to the lore 12, 13, 14 years later. Alright, I think this dude went to bed, so I'm probably not going to be shooting this shit with him. That's unfortunate. Scroopy. Yeah, whatever. Gonna be that dude. I am gonna miss this game. We're not putting it out to pasture yet, but you can see the end from here. Oh, look at all these Murkrows. I'm not doing any more grinding tonight. I am burnt the fuck out. Right here. I guess we could, you know, just while we're coincidentally farming this, we could just use some moves. Get a little bit of a head start. Yeah, this will probably be my last outbreak, my last anything. And then next week, Tuesday, we will do these two Pokemon. We'll do Leafeon and we'll do Jolteon. But that'll happen next week, Tuesday. It's not going to happen today. Today, I am finished. In fact, I don't even know if I want to finish this because Skorupi is not like a crazy Pokemon. Didn't we find a shiny Skorupi once and we named it? What did we name it? I think Ash inspired the name. Oh, I have something in my eye. It's fierce. We named it something. It's been a long while. What is happening? Okay. Swap real quick. What the fuck is happening? What? Okay. Alright, I have to deal with some of this stuff in a minute, so I'll take care of it in a minute. I can't take care of it now. In fact, maybe I'll just end on that because I have to respond to a couple things. So maybe I'll just get on that. I got a couple things. Tomorrow I have to record anyway, so tomorrow I'm just gonna probably record and we'll play Avatar. I know we didn't play Avatar last night. I was tired, sorry, I was busy. So what we'll do to make up for that is abso-fucking-lutely nothing. Oh well, that's life. Because like otherwise I have to exchange out a stream. The only thing that I could think I have to do is I could stuff Oblivion for another week. Would that be happy or would that be good? Probably not, right? Probably it's unfair to Oblivion that it just gets sidelined for 3 fucking weeks because I'm taking streams off. So I don't know. There's no good way out of this, unfortunately. Alright. Another successful stream of Arceus done. Let's update the Google Doc. Yeah, what's up, Doc? Pokemon Legends. Oop. Cancel. Today is the 24th. We did, what did we do? Vaporeon and Glaceon. No, and Sylveon, sorry. That is 2 more Pokemon. 6/24/2025. What about AC Shadows? Why that getting the shaft? You shill hard for AC games? Because that game fucking sucks throbbing cock. And every time the Saturday or Sunday comes around, I'm not motivated to play it. That's why that game is getting the shaft. Because I just don't care to play a game that's so fucking obviously poorly made and just bad and just complete fucking DEI slop. I can't find myself to do it. And you're right, I should do it. I could have beaten it by now. But then I think about it, I'm like, dude, I don't really want to put up with any of the bullshit. Like, I have to put the game on easy because I just don't give a fuck. Right, I'll put the game on easy, right? I'll you know, go through whatever. Oh, he wanted a fucking rant out of me. God damn it. All right, well, I'm cutting it there then. Since you won it, you're not gonna fucking get it. Enjoy. All right, that's enough. Oh, wait, hold on.
Steen, listen to me.
I'm like, what did he say fuck me for?
Not enough cash, stranger. What are you buying?
Yeah, we're done. All right, I want to thank everyone for showing up. Thanks Vif, thanks Narg, thank you Aruma Itsuka for the raid. I appreciate it, much appreciated, is what I should say. I will see you all tomorrow for Avatar, and then I'll figure out where that Avatar stream will be. Probably we'll just have to live and let die, you know what I'm saying? So, all right, folks, enjoy. Have a good one. Yeah, give me lots of fucking cash and money, okay? Yeah, sure, what he said. He said it, not me. I'm just a mouthpiece. Okay.